Maybe you're one of the hundreds of thousands of people who applied for unemployment benefits during the pandemic. You'd expect the state to pay for the proper amount or pay you the proper amount. For one Triad man, they overdid it.
They wanted that money back, but cutting a $5,000 check wasn't in the cards. So he called 2 Once Knows Kevin Kennedy.
More than 2 years after COVID hit, our state is back to work, literally. At one point, more than 650,000 people were on unemployment. Businesses shut down, some never reopening. But the latest numbers show only 170,000 people are unemployed. Joseph Herbin, not one of them, but back in 2021, he was.
I was taken out of work because of my condition. And because of the pandemic, my doctor took me out of work.
Unable to work, Joseph relied on weekly unemployment checks.
I had to depend on that unemployment right to survive.
For a little more than a year, Joseph needed money from the state. It was the first time he had ever applied for help.
Right, if I don't need it, I'm not going, I'm not going to request it.
That money, a lifeline. Then 1 week, something else arrived.
DES, I received a letter from them, and they said that I owe them $5,000 some odd dollars.
DES alerting Joseph it had overpaid his unemployment, and they wanted some of the money back.
Everything's already been approved. So why are they sending me this letter and saying that I owe them $5,000.
Joseph eventually calling us. We investigated, contacting DES on more than one occasion.
Man, I don't know what I would have did right if you hadn't got involved.
Our calls and emails eventually proving effective. DES reopening the case.
I received notice from an email stating that the matter has been resolved and that my check would be resumed, and the money that they had garnished from my wages was automatically returned.
A $5,000 weight lifted.
Thank you for your help. I mean, you stay right on it 24/7. I really appreciate it, man.
In Greensboro, Kevin Kennedy, 2 Wants to Know.